Hi everyone, it's me Darius, and you're watching another episode of Your Perspective. This week's guest is a fabulous, self-confident, very understanding, and very pregnant Angel Broils. Thank you so much for doing the show tonight.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Of course, and do you mind giving a brief introduction about who you are?
So again, my name is Angel. I am 24 years old, currently 3 months pregnant. I am a DSP, so I work with the elders and like the youth, and I just take care of them, do their daily needs, bath, showers, anything like that, do their medications. I schedule their appointments, do their schedule their medications and things like that, and just take care of them, transport them on a daily basis.
Okay. And also, for those who may not know, Angel's my amazing and supportive sister-in-law. Angel has always treated me like family and has always been very welcoming since the first day I met her. So again, thank you for appearing on the show.
No problem.
And tonight we're going to be discussing the importance of self-love and instilling it in our children. And I intentionally chose this topic just for Angel because she's about to be a first-time mother. So I know her mindset is constantly changing and thinking of a way she's going to be a parent. It's going to be a parent to her child. So with that being said, we're going to start with our first question for the other night. Do you think self-love is taught or is it built into us naturally?
I feel like it's both. I feel like it's taught through our parents, it's taught through the like generations,
Hmm.
just different people, and it's built by just knowing, like, growing up and actually seeing who you are, growing up and actually knowing your worth, and that also, just let you know your worth, your love for
Hmm.
yourself and things like that. So it's both.
So yeah, I agree because I believe self-love is taught in us as well, and like self-love, in my opinion, is a regard for one's own well-being and happiness. So in my opinion, self-love, should, like you said, should be first taught by our parents because they are the first relationships we encounter before anyone else's. And I was watching this movie this weekend called "It Ends with Us." Have you seen it? It's on Netflix.
I don't know if I've seen that yet.
So it's about this girl who grew up seeing her mother being abused by her father, and then the daughter turned around and met someone just like her father. So the moral story was like, as parents, we must make sure to instill or teach self-love or self-worth so our children don't go out and make the same mistakes we make. And I also want to say that they really like there's no right or wrong like ways of teaching or instilling self-love because everyone has their own definition of teaching, but if you always get the same outcome, which is your happiness or values are number one over anyone else's, you can teach it any way you want, like any way you would like.
Mm-hmm.
And then next question I have is why is self-love important to teach to our children?
I feel like it's important because, like, as we keep getting further and further in the years, it's nothing but just technology taking over. And
Yes.
technology is going to do nothing but just improve and improve and improve.
Mm-hmm.
And the more we put our child behind technology, the more that they're going to be wanting technology only. They're going to be
Yep.
influenced by everything on social medias. Cause like with these rappers and influencers and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that, some of them is promoting good things, but most of them is important.
Horrible
Is
things.
implying all these BBLs and
Mm-hmm.
injections and just negative stuff for children and things like
Yeah.
that. So yeah,
So I agree because I feel like also too, like who they're hanging out with at school and like who's they're like, getting their ideas from. So like you said, like yeah, like BBLs and like showing like how can I put it? Like the world society makes it seem like you don't have to have like the like lip injections, the abs, to be like self-aware of yourself, but it's not true. And
right.
I feel like self-love is important to teach because to children, I feel like it allows children to like set boundaries, make meaningful, healthy relationships, and gives them a sense of accomplishment when chasing their dreams. And in my opinion, we should like treat our children like flowers going through like the photosynthesis stage. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, because we need to like water our children to like make them make mistakes in life and be there to catch and fall, and like, then like show them like hey, it's okay to make a mistake. You can learn from it.
Mhm.
And we need to
Yes.
give them sunlight to be able to like grow as like giving a compliment, telling them, Dakota, today you look beautiful. You're a black queen. You're crowned at your temple, stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then ensure that they can be like who they want to be in life. Like they want to like be a doctor, a surgeon, a lawyer. They can do it. They put their mind to it.
Hmm.
And I would say the most important thing to like start with for a child is the soil because without foundation, like you can start from start to finish. You can build a strong like tree that can stand through like any weather.
Yeah.
Because like that's more important because nowadays like I said like with TV, you can tell someone like what's a good example? What's a good example? Like if someone's not like rocking like Balenciaga, Gucci, like you don't have to like the funds to do it. So like you're not as like how can I put it? Like now it's self-made, but you're not as built up. How can I put it? Because I feel like like with clothes, like a lot of people like they label yourself as like you don't have like this or that. You're not like somebody important, which is I think is not the
Hmm.
case at all. Because I
Yeah,
feel like personality is key to begin with, and like how you treat people.
it is.
And next question I have: when we love ourselves unconditionally, what kind of people should we hang out with?
We should hang around positive people.
Yes.
People that support you, people that love you and genuinely love you. Not people that show that fake love or anything like that, or is always negative. Because if you continue to have negative around you, it's gonna bring nothing but negative. So it's
Mm-hmm.
always best to just have positive, supporting people around you. On
Yes, and then like I was saying, you are who you hang out with, and I believe that to like the soul key. Because
yes,
for me, I would hang out with people, like who don't secretly wish me well, or like envy me, or like wish my downfall. I need people that are gonna like rally behind me, and like no matter what season I'm in, they're gonna like support me no matter what. And like in my friendships or like relationships, when I win, they win, and vice versa. Like there's
mm,
no like I'm better than you, or like like I'm secretly have animosity towards you, because like I feel like that's just not a good trait to have.
right,
And also, like, as I got older, like, I learned that we shouldn't dim our light for anybody. Because, like, metaphorically, that means, like, downplaying our talents and achievements or even
yeah,
personality to make, like, others feel more comfortable.
mm-hmm,
Because when we do that, it's like us taking away, like, our self-worth and prevents us from, like, fully expressing ourselves and, like, who we are authentically.
yeah,
So I'll say, like, I need people around me who are going to, like, make my light dim even, like, brighter. And have also not be afraid to, like, show their light as well.
mm-hmm.
And let's see. My last question I have for tonight for you is, how do you tend to your mental, emotional, and physical needs?
I take time to myself. I just try to sit down and just like give myself that peace, that motivation, that encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
I just try to evaluate how I'm feeling to try to see what to work on or what I will
Yes.
need help with and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Agree. Because also too, like people can like check in with one another. Like growing up when I was younger, we had to like it was called what's it called? Talk about it Tuesdays, to where me and mom and dad would sit down and they'll check in with one another and be like, hey, how you feeling this week? Stuff like that. Because that teach me like a long way with life and like how to like be emotionally and like how to express myself without like getting mad. And also too, I would journal my thoughts and my emotions so that I would allow myself to like be in that moment and give myself time to like process like what I'm going through.
Hmm.
And let's see, I also would detox my body as well. Like I won't eat like unhealthy stuff for like a period of time because I know like with me like what's my days. So I'll eat like cookies and like sweets on Friday, Saturday, and Thursday. But I would detox from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then start again Thursday to give my body
Okay.
time to like like release all the toxins in my body. I learned it from like modeling or whatever, because like I'm big on how like I don't say I'm vain, but like I would say how can I put it? Because I'm not vain, but like well, I feel like when I eat junk food, like I get like acne and like I feel like sluggish. So like I have to like take time out from my body to like make sure like I'm listening as well to it. So
Yeah, because what we eat also plays a part in how we feel.
right, because it does. So I know like you can be sluggish. I know what else I do. Oh, also I'm big on therapy as well too.
Yeah,
So I
that's
know
also.
yes, because like a lot of people think like like therapy like it's not gonna help you out, but it's a good outlet in my opinion. Like talking to a stranger like it might not be like easy to do, but once you get like comfortable, it's easy to talk to somebody.
Hmm.
And then what else did I do? What else? Let's see what else can you do for self love. For a child, you also can. Let me see. You seen the show Being Mary Jane?
Watched a little bit, but I didn't watch like a lot.
So I know I think like season two, season one, she would like write like little sticky notes on the mirror and be like, I'm enough, I'm important. Like words of affirmation. And I'll
Yeah.
say I did that in high school and like helped me out with my confidence to where like what, but like I don't care what people say 'cause, like I'm Darius. At the end of the day, like what I think
Mhm.
matters the most. So like that go a long way too.
Yeah.
And let's see, self love. I also would say for guys, I feel like they can do the same thing as like as females. Like words of affirmation. It's not it doesn't make you soft or like like it's not cheesy because I
Right.
feel like guys can have like low self esteem as well too sometimes. So
They can.
anything to prop yourself up is like it's a good trait to have.
Mm.
So before we end tonight's episode, are there any final thoughts you want to add?
I just want to add, just make sure that y'all be yourself. Don't try to be like others. Don't try to be who you want, like people that's not you or anything like that. Put yourself before you put anybody else first. Because if you are not right, you're not gonna be 100% to help
Hmm.
somebody else. So it's get your sometimes you got to be selfish just
Hmm.
to tend to your needs, your mental health, your physical needs, and everything. Just listen to your body. If you need
Yes,
help, go get the help and then help out others along the way and things like that. But just love yourself, keep a positive mindset, keep the negative away, and just stay
I like
safe.
that. Like I said, I agree. Cause I say your mind, yourself is like more important than like like bring like texting somebody. If I'm down and like you have to like always be 100%. Like make sure yourself is like it's how can I put it? Make sure yourself is like okay first before you help out somebody else's.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that has been that concludes tonight's episode. And again, thank you for showing up tonight. It means a lot.
Thank you for having me on here again. I appreciate everything.
Of course. And again, this has been our episode of Your Perspective. Have a great night.